Hey y'all, it's me Ren, back again for another adventure. I did not bring my tea and creamer in with me, so there's that, but that's alright. We don't need tea. Where we're going, we don't need tea. But it would be nice. We'll see. Let's look at all of this here. I don't see any new faces. That's alright. So, found some new settings. I changed my bit rate, and then I found another setting that says it will automatically adjust bit rate if there's lots of who's-y what's-it going on. So we'll see if that helps with the little issues we've been having lately. Because I can't believe that my internet would be so poor when I do speed tests and stuff that it should be 10, but it is not always 10. Anyway, let's go ahead and play Monster Prom. I'm letting everybody know that this is recorded on a Monday. Solomon Grundy, born on a Monday, shriven on Tuesday. I don't know all the words to that. It doesn't really matter. Spooky high school, the sweetest years of our lives. Back then, we were young and unafraid, sometimes reckless, sometimes brilliant, sometimes just stupid, but always willing to live life to the fullest. We were on a wild journey to discover who we really were. Who are we? We're Ren. Hey, custom name. It's me for me.
Sure thing.
And we had yet to experience its ultimate challenge, Monster Prom. I remember it clearly. 3 weeks were left, and as we fantasized about our dream prom dates, we were all scrambling to catch the attention of one of our 6 most charismatic classmates. I clicked away from the screen. Huzzah! Miranda Vanderbilt, 19. A sweet mermaid princess who was as cute as she was genocidal. Damien LeVay, 21, a fearless demon with a taste for destruction and a love of fire. Scott Howell, 21, a werewolf athlete who compensated for his rather small brain with a stupidly huge heart. Liam DeLioncourt, 400 and something, a hipster vampire whose standoffish demeanor hid that he was truly a lovable dork.
Yay!
Polly Geist, 22, a party ghost with an insatiable hunger for all the wrong things.
What?
And Vera Oberlin, 23, a mean, self-made gorgon with a merciless sense of business. It was clear it had to be one of them, but who? We only had 3 weeks to choose our prom date, and even more daunting, we only had 3 weeks to woo them and conquer their heart. But as I already said, we were young and unafraid, and we were ready to start. Let's get this party started quickly, right? Welcome to Monster Prom's stupidest pop quiz ever! All minds are rotten, but they are rotten in so many different ways. Worry no more. We're now using our PhD in bullshit to diagnose which kind of deviant sicko you are. Monster Prom's stupidest pop quiz ever, TM, will throw a bunch of absurd questions at you and turn your answers into your character stats. This way, each of you will start by having stats that better reflect your true selves. Let's start. If you had to have sex with an animal, which animal would it be? A great white shark? If I have to fuck an animal, let's at least make it a story worth telling. A swan? They're classy, plus it reminds me of that myth of Lita and the Swan, so at least by bestiality standards it has a certain chic appeal. A human being, because I'm the kind of douchebag who loves to find loopholes in stupid questions like this one. Okay, well, we are going to fuck a shark. And maybe generationally, if I fuck a shark, then maybe that will finally end the feud between Jaws and all of Jaws' descendants and the people of, what is it, Amity? Where does Jaws happen? I don't know, y'all. I don't know if I've ever seen the movie. I may have just seen a bit of it. Well, I've definitely seen at least bits of the various Jaws. But I don't know if I've ever seen the entire movie. I was really into Roy Scheider for a while, but that had more to do with Sequest DSV than anything that. And it was like, I just thought he was super cool in that way that like Jean-Luc Picard is super cool. You know? That like, here's an old white man that I actually trust not to abuse his position kind of feel, you know? I don't know if that's a accurate portrayal of any of Jean-Luc Picard or Roy Scheider or whatever the captain's name that Roy Scheider played on DSV was, because he did not play Roy Scheider. What was his name? I don't know. The ether will tell me in 20 years. All right, be a visionary. What will the next big social media craze be? Greek agoras, like literal Greek agoras reinstated in our cities, places where philosophy and arts are discussed by the greater minds. That's social media I want to log into. Robert. From now on, a socially awkward guy named Robert will do everything he's commanded to do through the app by its users. Bullshit. It's your regular social network, but each time someone shares news that isn't supported by real facts, they're taxed, and the money goes to the people explode. It goes to the people exposed to that bullshit, who perhaps have exploded because of its absolute poopedness. I don't know, y'all, but I got some money. You find a genie in a bottle, you gotta rub it the right way. Am I right? You can ask for whatever you want. What do you ask for? Infinite confetti. I don't ask for anything. I drink the genie from the bottle. I can grant my own wishes. Is friendship? Before asking for anything, you try to negotiate up to the standard 3 wishes. A rainbow that you can eat. Him not to be so cliche. A genie and wishes, so mainstream. Pshaw. Pshaw, am I right? Alright. I'm thinking I'm hoping to get, a Scott plot today. We'll see if we can get a new Scott plot going on. It's just fun to say Scott plot. Dinga dinga ding ding. I moved my face over to the left side because it works better over there for one of my other games. I think it's fine. Ding 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 ding. There's not really anything in the lower left-hand corner that gets covered up for this game. There's some stuff in Oxygen Not Included that would get covered up, but there's also stuff on the right-hand side, so it doesn't really matter. All right, week 1, morning. Where are we going? Oh, gosh. Our creativity is terrible. That's nice, though, but we're going to go get some money. Hey there, cutie pie. I found your Let's chat. Found your profile, probably. You just peeking up in the circle. Peeking up. That day, you spent some time on the library's PCs, sending malicious spam emails in the hopes of stealing other people's money. It doesn't sound very nice, but who's really the one to blame if they respond to such blatant scams? I gotta turn the volume down for me, y'all, because I'm getting a little bit ska-blasted or surf-blasted here. You lose 10 karma, which isn't a stat in this game, so who cares? And you gain 2 money. Bum, bum, bum. As you go about your day, you can't help but notice Damien and Scott trying on beige business suits. Nice. By the time you get over to them, they're both taking the suits off and are examining them critically. Something still isn't right. Yeah, and I really don't want to half-ass our Pokemon's cosplay. Coach says to always use your full ass on everything. I'm with you, man. Nobody gives more of a shit about the classic Pocket Humans video game than me. But what the fuck are we missing, man? We've got the suits, the horn-rimmed glasses, the sickly pale body paint. Everything we need to cosplay Doug and Wilbur. The twin titans of real estate. I know who they are, Scott. I've played the damn game. Now come on, help me think of what we're missing. You know right away what their costumes need. You reach into your bag and pull out the one thing no human would be caught dead without. A unicycle. A gun. All right, well, I'm gonna go with the unicycle and hope that it's not creativity.
What a noob.
Oh, excellent. It was fun. That's what I was hoping. This is the Scott answer that we wanted. Oh, a unicycle? Seriously? What kind of freak show bullshit is this? This is the best thing I've ever seen! Come on, Scott! Doug and Wilbur would never ride a unicycle. Well, maybe they should, Damien. Maybe they should. Look, everyone's gonna be going as Doug and Wilbur, but only we will be Doug and Wilbur on a unicycle. Huh. I guess it is a good excuse to run over people's toes. Okay, unicycle it is. You can't believe that worked. You were just trying to get rid of your cousin's shitty unicycle. You gained 2 fun and 1 creativity. Woohoo! Woohoo! All right, so today, what have we got going on? We're gonna eat with the coven and hopefully get the last bit of money we need, or at least, stat pack ourselves. You approach your chosen table to find it already mostly taken up by the coven. They're huddled around some kind of glowing artifact. But we only get 1 wish, not 3, so it's important for all of us to agree before we release the genie. Hope, you've already expressed your wish for a secret hideout with a mini fridge and a foosball table. Faith has argued just as fervently for world peace.
We must save the world.
But as the leader, I think the most sensible option is a mystic sword that will instantly slay this season's big bad, and Hope and Faith immediately object to Joy calling herself the leader, and the 3 soon devolve into a shouting match. Amidst the commotion, you can't help but notice that the wishing lamp is totally unguarded. Without really thinking about it, as if you ever do, you rub the lamp, release the genie, and wish for a bag full of quarters, a machine that can successfully reheat French fries. We're going for a bag full of quarters, y'all. Wish granted, booms the genie, and you feel the reassuring weight of a bag of quarters in your lap. Seriously? You could wish for anything, and you wished for a bag of quarters. What, did you need to do laundry? Do you really like arcades? Planning to hit someone over the head? Nope, you just really like quarters. So you're saying we braved the fire lakes of Lower Wrath, the 2-headed snake of Serpentia, and the accountants of Babylon, just so you could have a bag of quarters? Basically. And boy, was it worth it from your perspective. These quarters have got to be worth at least 4 money. Hot dog. We got all the money we need. Now we just gotta hopefully hook Scott's cocaine plot. That's what I'm going for. Let's go ahead and up our creativity. Or do we need to be outside for that plot to trigger? I don't think so. That day while rehearsing for the class play, it's as though the muses themselves have descended to give you a figurative blowjob. Your performance is intense and inspiring. It will be remembered for generations, which is pretty rad by high school play standards. You gain 2 creativity. Yeah, I do. Scott and Polly pull you aside, one of them holding each of your arms. Whatever's going on, it's serious. Whoa! We need your help, bro! The midterm for AP Jump Scares is coming up tomorrow, and we're so unprepared. We tried everything we could think of to get ready. I wrote up the textbook and smoked it. I ate my homework. But nothing worked. We've only got 1 option left. We gotta cheat, bro. We just need to figure out how to do it without messing with the teacher. Or with messing with the teacher. Either way, if you can help us, we'd be super grateful. That's all the incentive you need. You hook them up with your ultimate cheating technique. Just take the test like normal, then use this time machine to go back and change your answers. Write all the answers on the teacher's face. He'll never see them there. We're gonna not rent a time machine. Yeah, so smart. Renting a time machine, like I said, like it was definitely written there. Haha! See? I told you Ren would have a time machine. Polly reluctantly hands Scott $5. Damn, Scott, you really are good at guessing when people have time machines. I guess you just got an incredible sense of timing. Now, come on, let's grab this time machine and go screw up causality. Oh, you were gonna use that time machine to kill Monster Hitler, but this seems about as important. You gain 2 boldness and 1 fun. That makes me wonder what Monster Hitler would be against.
All right.
Is it humans? Is it monsters he don't like? Where am I going? I'm gonna go outdoors or to the gym, or I'm gonna go to the gym. That day, an epic dodgeball match takes place. Everything seems lost, but you deliver an inspirational speech that fuels your team spirit, leading to a spectacular comeback. You're clearly a natural-born leader. You gain 2 charm. Dinka, dinka. After a fearsome battle, you find that you, Vera, and Scott are the sole survivors of a bloody and terrible dodgeball match. Oh, it's terrible. Damn, are we the only ones left alive? Shit, I can't afford to lose. I don't want that on my academic record. No, not losing. Losing is not a good thing. Don't worry, Scott. Losing is like winning, except it's losing. I'm not sure if I should feel worried or relieved. Worried, Scott. Losing is bad. A loser, Scott, is a bad Scott. I don't want to be a bad Scott. Then what we need is a fast way to turn this game around. There's no way to win this dodgeball match unless we completely change the rules of dodgeball as we know them. It's time to unleash your sick acting skills. Pretend you've caught a disease to stop the match. I don't think my creativity is good enough for that bottom one, so let's change the rules. So smart! Well, it's more creativity than I have, so I guess that's fine. Ding, ding. You swiftly flee to the International Ministry of Sports and start a complex legal process. After an absurd whirlwind of legal action and bribery, you finally drastically change the rules of dodgeball. You go back to high school, and the new rule set favors your team in incomprehensible ways. Scott, you focus on catching the blue flamingo to gain 50 more points. Gotcha! You two dance the tango so we can win this thing! You all dance the right moves that officially end the match way ahead of the other team, who are still combing the hair of their team llama. Well, I have no idea what just happened, but according to this rule book, you won! Holy cow, kids! I didn't remember any of these rules. I guess my memory lost at remembering stuff. Don't worry, Coach. Losing is like winning, except instead of winning, it's losing. That's right, Vera. And if you've learned that, it means I've won at the ancient sport of teaching. Who knew that subverting the rules of a sport was that easy? We live in a wonderful and twisted world. You end up reverting the rules back to how they were before, but boy, was that fun. No, boy, was that fun. It's not a question. You gain 2 creativity and 1 fun. All right. All right. Do we still want a stat pack or do we want to eat lunch let's eat lunch with Scott. You waltz over to Miranda and Scott's table to find them peering suspiciously into a burger. Secret sauce, secret sauce. What dread mysteries do you conceal?
Awesome, bro.
Whoa!
Do you think the secret sauce can talk? Cool. Hey, secret sauce, what are you made of? What are you made of?
No, Scott, my question was rhetorical. I don't like this voice.
Awesome, mine was loud.
It's no use. We'll never discern the active ingredients of this delicious secret sauce. Unless you have an idea, Ren.
The blood of your father's enemies, Miranda. That's why it's so delicious.
You're overthinking this, Scott. It's a sauce made of secrets.
Yeah. Oh, of course! Secret sauce! The clue is in the title!
But what are the secrets made of?
Shh, Miranda, that's a secret!
But...
Shh!
Shh!
Shh! In an effort to become more mysterious, Scott has you rub secret sauce all over his chest. You're definitely into it. No, I'm not. Food is... Nope.
All right.
No food in the bedroom. All right, boldness. What do we think? Do we think boldness or do we think smarts? Well, we can't get more smart today. All right, so we'll go to the bathroom. I love my comb. That day you skip class and just hang out in the bathrooms because you respect no authority. I guess some people just want to watch the world burn. By skipping class and hanging out in the bathrooms. You give 0 shits, but you gain 2 boldness. 2 boldness. Doo-doo. Nearby, you can see Scott and the wolf pack talking. That's cool. It's pretty cool, pretty cool. Yes, yes, we've got it, we've got it. Scott! We have the greatest power drink to date. Check this out, bro. Oh, I love power drinks. But wait, this new cutting-edge sports supplement is like no other before. There's no need to mix it with a beverage. You can consume it using only your nose. It's called cocaine. Yeah, cocaine. Whoa, that totally doesn't sound like your regular power drink. Which definitely means it's cutting edge, just like you said. Yeah, it's like 50% energy drink, 50% protein powder, and 100% raw power. God damn it with these crazy pranks. But before you can do anything, Scott has snorted all the coke. And he's gone full wolf mode. And now he's basically unleashed and is destroying everything he sees. You need to do something to calm him down, but what? Use your vast knowledge of aromatherapy, give him some lavender-scented cocaine to neutralize the regular scented cocaine and relax him a bit. Give him a flashy fidget spinner. Well, I'm more fun than I am smart, so we're doing that. Yeah, so fun. You start spinning a very flashy fidget spinner in front of Wolf Scott. It's one of those that has to light up red and blue lights, right? Yeah. Do. All right, you start spinning a very flashy fidget spinner in front of Wolf Scott. Yeah, we did. Sorry, I got distracted because the users in chat list that I've got is 20, 25 people. But it says I don't have any viewers. Oh, Twitch, you and your stuff. Who knows? He stops wreaking havoc. Oh, Scott does, yeah. And stares at the spinning fidget spinner. It's so spinny. After a while, he reverts to his normal self. Because everyone knows that cocaine triggers a werewolf transformation, but a fidget spinner can cancel it. Bro, this thingy is the best thingy ever. It's like a very safe and friendly shuriken. Can I keep it? Of course you can. How can you say no to that pair of puppy dog eyes? Look at him. He's so happy. Hooray! You see Scott fleeing with your fidget spinner, still managing to wreak some havoc despite calling it very safe and friendly. Clumsy, handsome Scott. You gain 2 charm and 1 smarts. Yeah. What? Okay, so what do we want to pump? Pump stat. Let's go to school today. That day, you listen to your elders and learn valuable lessons. Oh yeah, because they'll have to go to the store on Monday or at lunchtime. Sometimes Sometimes, after all the monster nonsense and the dating gimmicks, you forget that attending class is supposed to be the primary activity at this high school. You gain 2 smarts. Hi, Blobbert. In the background there. We'll come back to you, my man. We'll date you one day. It'll be lovely. You're such a lovely person, Blobbert. It's almost time for football practice, but you see Scott without his uniform on, looking sadder than you've ever seen him.
Oh, I just can't believe it, bro. Coach kicked me off the team. It's not fair. How was I supposed to know that the new cocaine power drink contained cocaine? But rules are rules, and apparently doing a bunch of cocaine is against those rules. What am I gonna do, bro? Sports is my life. A life without sports is like a life without life. Please, bro, help me figure out a way to get back on the team.
You'd love to help. The only question is how. Spike the punch with Coke on prom night. If the whole team's on Coke, Coach will have to let you all play. All we've got to do is convince Coach that cocaine is a good thing. A little hands-on demonstration wouldn't hurt. Okay. I don't know what either of these are. I'm going to go with the top one because I think that's fun. This might be charm, though. Oh, but it also could be boldness. We're just going to go... Okay, we're going for the top one. Oh, curses!
But then everybody will be kicked off the team, even people who aren't on the team. As bad as it hurts to not be on the team, I don't want to make anybody else feel like that. Especially people who have never even played any sports. Can you imagine being kicked off the team before you even got a chance to play? No, it's just like Coach says. Everyone deserves a chance at sports, from the tiniest baby to the largest, hairiest baby. Sorry, bro, but 2 wrongs don't make a right. They make a wrong.
Oh, Scott, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to disappoint you. Dang, you were really looking forward to getting the whole school high on Coke. Instead, your lack of ethics causes you to lose 2 smarts and 1 fun. Well, pooper duper. Well, I don't know if I could have saved myself that anyway. Gosh. Well, what do I want to try now? I mean, it's too late to do anything. I guess I can just try to date Scott for realsies. As you approach Scott and Miranda's table, you see that the entire table is covered in an exotic silverware.
Ooh, what's that one for?
That's the forking spoon. It's a spoon for picking up your forks so that you don't have to touch them with your fingers.
And that one?
That's the tuning fork. It's for making sure all your other silverware is tuned to A minor as is proper.
What about this one?
That's the dairy knife. It's for milk.
Wow. Do people ever invent new silverwares?
All the time, but none of them are any good. It would take a genius of true subtlety to improve on the existing canon.
A genius of true subtlety.
Genius and subtlety are your middle fucking names. You suggest the ultimate new silverware. The salad harp. Hands.
My favorite silverware.
Egads! How crude!
I know, right? My only more favorite silverwares are face and mouth.
Scott, I think you are misunderstanding the purpose of silverware.
No, I don't think so. Look.
Scott reaches into his backpack and pulls out 2 silver hands, a silver face, and a silver mouth. He holds the hands in his hands and the face in his mouth and devours his lunch in a highly counterintuitive way. I stand corrected.
You're not standing, you're sitting. Anyway, now I gotta put on some ointment. All that silver is really bad for my skin.
Scott lets you point the ointment on him. Nice. Here, please touch my heavy burns. Is that sexy? My skin's peeling. Is that sexy? Do you like that? Oh, well, I've already blown it. I guess I'll still just go to the bathroom before prom, even if it doesn't work out. That day, you visit the bathrooms to take a number 2. Oh, explicit! Yo, explicit lyrics. Don't worry, there won't be an illustration of that specific moment.
Thing is, you make one of the boldest decisions in your life. You don't put paper on the toilet seat before using it. Look at you, you crazy bastard. You gained 2 boldness and probably 1 staphylococcus, with a slight chance of 1 STD. I mean, maybe monster toilets are worse. Like, I don't think that's really a big thing to... I mean, who's maintaining these restrooms? You have a janitor. It's a werebear? Martin the Were... Was he a bear? I think so. You're minding your own business when Scott jogs up and gives you a friendly punch in the shoulder. It almost destroys you.
Hey, bro! I was just looking for you. The big game's today, and I need a friendly face to pep me up. I know. We've got cheerleaders for that or whatever. But between you and me, bro, I don't think our cheerleaders are hype enough. They're supposed to be giving 110%, but they're like giving 107, 108 tops. That's why I need you to give 115% at the game tonight, so I can give 120 or even 135. Thanks, bro. I knew I could count on you. See you tonight.
Scott bumps your fist and sprints off without even waiting for you to agree to this cheerleading scheme. You guess this is what it's like to be Scott's bro? So what are you gonna do to get him amped at the game? Shit, I don't know. Pick up the other cheerleaders and juggle them? I don't think I'm bold enough for that. Dress up like the full moon and perch at the top of the bleachers. Maybe he'll transform. I've done that one before. I'm gonna try this top one. It might be bold. I'm hoping it's bold. Yeah! That's nice. It was so bold. That night, you show up to the big game ready to bring the motherfucking ruckus. Motherfuckus, right? At a critical moment when Scott's got the ball, you sneak up on the cheerleading squad and hoist them skyward using a combination of telekinesis and buffness. Yeah, their terrified screams reach a pitch only dogs can hear, which is actually super motivating for Scott. He scores! After the game, Scott catches up to you by the bleachers.
Bro, that was sick! You threw those cheerleaders so high, they never throw each other that high. And after that, they were so scared of you throwing them again that they, gave 160%. That's literally 1,000 times more percents. You killed it, bro. Bring it in.
Scott gives you the traditional post-game slap on the ass. Ooh, you'll have a red handprint on there for days. Nice. You gain 2 fun and 1 boldness. Smack it. Fuck yeah, smack it.
Hey, bro.
Oh, good. For a second, I thought I misclicked. They still give you an option to back it up and do it differently, and that's fine. But, yeah. All right, we're going to ask Scott to prom. Hey, Scott, do you want to go to prom with me? Boom, 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 boom. You finally pluck up your courage and ask your beloved to go to monster prom with you.
Prom? I don't know a lot about math, bro, but you plus me seems to equal a great night. Let me check our math book to be sure.
That isn't a correct formula, but Scott is still thrilled by your upcoming prom date. Yeah! Prom night was the best. We're so cute. The 2 of you got lost on your way to the school and ended up having a crazy misadventure in a dungeon. By the time you finally arrived at prom, your bonds were tighter than ever, and you learned a lot about Scott. It turns out that aside from sports and cheerleading, he also loved the sky and the stars. He gives his own names to constellations, and if he knew the word astronomer, you're sure he would love to be one someday. Oh, that's very sweet. We got some new outcomes. That's nice. We beaked it on the special end, even though we had all the money we needed, but we weren't fun enough to say that we were going to spike the prom. Blink. Those 3 weeks were maybe the most epic and absurd weeks of our lives. After the monster prom, we kept on living our lives, falling in love, battling friendship, and learning about who we were and who we could be. And you know what? Like it always does, life happened, and it was wonderful. Scott became a world-renowned athlete, but he ended his career to come back to his hometown and take on the job of the athlete he admired most. I'm hiccup-burping. Now he's back at high school again, working as the coach. Ah ha ha. Hey, Blobbert, how you doing?
You're my favorite. I hope you know that. I love you, Blobbert. You're the nicest boy. Polly graduated from doing lots of ayahuasca, and now she appears to hallucinating people and acts as their spirit animal. Vera realized she was a character in a video game, which infuriated her. She spent her life making connections and building power because she's not a part of the game. She plays the game. So be careful. Maybe now she's the one pulling your strings. Doki doki. For those 3 weeks, the Monster Prom seemed larger than life, and then it was gone just like that. The battle for Monster Prom might have ended then, but there were plenty of battles left in that war called youth. But once again, we were young and unafraid, and we were ready to start. We were ready to start and stop the music. All right, so because we talked about how much he likes the stars, I do have to go back into our Polaroids gallery so that we can look at the beautiful picture of Scott enjoying the stars. Yeah, there he is. Look at that. There he is. That's his date with Red. Just going to some cute place and looking at all the stars. It's so cute. It's so cute. It's very cute. All right. Well, that's enough. That's done with Monster Prom for right now. So I'm going to go ahead and close out of that game. We still have some time left in our stream. So we're going to try a couple other things here. We're going to see if we are able to play one of our other games. All right. For my YouTube video, I'm going to say goodbye because I'm going to post this one separately because that's how I roll. So take care of each other. Take care of yourselves. Be kind. Be safe out there, all right? Bye for now.